We eat a lot of potatoes, and this year we decided to tackle this outrageous consumption by growing our own. First we filled some old feed sacks with muck to add nutrients to the ground. We used the car to carry the sacks since our potato patch and our muck heap are too far apart. That's because the land here is on a hill. We didn't want the pigs to break up the soil on the slope, only to have it wash away in the next downpour. Soil erosion is a big concern of ours. So we have our pig and potato patch at the very bottom of the land where it's flatter. This means we have to carry everything a long way up and down a steep hill. There's no tap down there either, so we use a hose to siphon water for them from the stream. The piggies were pleased to have our company and affection. They've done most of the hard work for us already. All we had to do was make some furrows. By the way, we didn't teach our pigs to be like that. Pigs are just very friendly beasts. This soil is already quite shallow, and it's been trodden by horses, so it was hard to dig. The pick was effective though, and then we took turns to turn the soil behind the pick with a shovel, sort of a makeshift plough situation. That pick is one of the most time-saving tools on the property. I love it. It's right up there for me, with the machete and the pruning saw. I used to be afraid that the end would come off and get me. It's still a valid concern, I suppose, but I appear to have gotten used to that idea here, haven't I? We used a line of string to get our furrows nice and straight. The reason for getting them so neat is so that they look smart to the passing cars on the road. I can't think of much more need. The soil down here is noticeably darker than at the top of the land, where we made our vegetable patch. But you'd be amazed what some years of care can do for the mud. When we dug the top patch, it was dusty and red. Now it's dark and deep enough to grow carrots. We've mulched it with seaweed and leaf litter, and fertilised it with manure and blood and bone. Speaking of which, we will use a sprinkle of blood and bone here too, because even though it isn't as bare as it was up there, we know it needs a little extra help, since it's been grazed by horses. There we are, adding the manure from our sacks. It had a lot of worms in it too, just what we need down here, but I hope they won't miss their friends from the muck heap. And then we repeated the process, I think 5 times over. Was it 5 lines? I'm not sure, but it was over 100 seed potatoes. We have several varieties here, but soon lost track. The front 2 rows weren't blight resistant though, and I tell you this much, they did reveal themselves before long. We found a pointy quartz crystal in the soil there. Just a clear one, but a wonderful shape. The pigs seemed a bit confused. Why would we put some potatoes down for them the wrong side of the fence? Before tucking our potatoes in to sleep, we broke up the soil with a hoe so that it would make a nice soft blanket for them and wouldn't trap them too much inside. And then my favourite part of the process, squashing them down. I like to do this on my hands and knees, crawling along the furrow. Honestly, anything which involves getting that dirty is my favourite part. I didn't film this though because I was too busy enjoying it, so you'll just have to imagine it. And then we left them to slumber in the ground until they notice all the delicious earth around them and wake up to taste it. I must say I had a lot of fun planting potatoes, and since we did it, I felt more sure than ever that I belong outdoors.